welcome to my channel, The Queen Hadassah. I'm Ghana right now, I'm in Ghana right now. Can you see the glow? Hey, hey, hallelujah. Okay, so I'm actually in Ghana right now and I'm home, y'all. But yeah, so this is just an everyday tutorial, and this is a makeup look that you can just quickly do. It's products that are very, I think, low maintenance. So products that I know will literally stay in place, so you're not going to have to keep on like powdering and stuff throughout the day. I did the look first without a few products, so like a more natural look, and then I elevated it with lashes and highlight, and I'm going to put gloss on as well. But yeah, you'll see that at the end. And these are products that I really love. These are also products that I generally go to quite often, whether you're going to the mall, shopping centre as we call it in London, or you're going to, I don't know, the cinema for a little date, or it's a work look if you like to wear a bit more makeup to work. This is just a quick everyday look that you can wear. For people that are not like, who don't like wearing too much makeup, I might do a no makeup tutorial look, which is probably something that I would probably more do day to day, so that you guys can also see that, which is just basically makeup that looks like skin. But this is makeup that you can see that I'm wearing makeup, but it's something that is suitable for day-to-day use. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So I have currently got my vitamin E oil all over my face, which is what I love to use. It's like my favourite thing. It's like my face cream. This is from Holland and Barratt. This is what I would usually use as a face cream, and then I'll put an SPF. I've run out of my SPF, but the one I usually use is the one from Body Shop. I will put it right here. It's SPF 50, and yeah, I really like it. Generally speaking, I actually do not really wear makeup day to day. If I'm just out and about, I usually take my bare face with a bit of sunscreen. If not, I'll usually put on a bit of Laura Mercier tinted moisturiser all over my face. Imagine being at work and constantly having to touch up your makeup. So the products that I'm going to use will be products that do have staying power, but that also aren't too heavy on your skin for everyday use. Soft Matte Pro Filtr Instant Retouch Primer. I like it because for me, I have quite oily skin, but this doesn't completely strip my skin of my oils. It just kind of keeps my makeup in place. So I have applied that primer all over my face. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my foundation. When I have quite heavy eye looks, I tend to do eyes and then foundation, but for this it's going to be a very simple, easy eye look. So I'm going to do foundation first for this one. So I'm taking the NC50 Prolongwea foundation. It is quite a full coverage, but I'm not going to use too much of this foundation. I like it because it stays in place. If you have really oily skin, this is a great foundation for you. If you're also someone who has a lot of hyperpigmentation and you want a foundation that can just cover it straight away without having to keep on going in, then I would definitely recommend this foundation. So I'm going to just take a damp beauty sponge, and this is from Rem's Co. And I'm just going to start by applying this all over the face. Like I've put about 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm just using this damp beauty blender to just dab that in. Coverage on this foundation is actually super great. And when I mean this foundation does not move, it really does stay in place. I don't really want any more coverage than this. I want to keep it quite a light coverage. Also for me, I don't like dark brows, so I'm going to just take it all over, even including on my brows. This is quite a mattifying foundation, so I am able to take it on over my brows. However, if it was quite an oily based foundation, I probably wouldn't do that. I'm using the Mima brushes. This is Mary Moose's brushes. I've really been loving this brush. It is in number 11. You can see that. I absolutely love this brush. I'm going in with the cream bronzer, which is Chestnut from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to start on top of my cheekbones. So my cheekbones are just here. So I'm just going just above it so that my cheeks are lifted and they're not dragged down. Same on the other side. I do really love this cream bronzer. I think I've been reaching for it almost every day. And it also gives my skin like a nice luminous glow, especially when you have such a mattifying foundation. It really does give your skin a nice finish. Also going to use that to contour. Also going to use it here just to lift my eyes also. And I'm going to take it just from the top of my brows as always and down to my nose. So this tutorial is literally just a talk through. It's just makeup today. I know some of you will be very happy because I get messages like, don't talk too much. I'm like, okay. So these are for the people that hate my talking and they want me talking. So now I'm going to use a concealer. Guys, I always like a light concealer, but today I'm going to just keep it a little bit on the soft side. I'm not going to use 1,000,001 concealers as I do. I'm just going to use, this concealer is Mocha Too Faced Cosmetics. I'm just going to put that just under my eyes, the tip of my nose, just here, and my forehead. I'm going to put a little bit here. Because even if it's every day, guys, you never know. You still want that lift. Yeah, this is. Blend that out on the edge of the eye. And this is all the same beauty blender and it's still pretty damp. I'm just going to blend the bridge of my nose. Again, what I'm doing is I'm just pinching the top of the beauty blender and that will make it a bit more precise. So it will blend out just what I wanted to blend out. So after I've left this under eye for a bit, I'm going to blend that out. And as I'm blending it out, I'm going to bring that into my nose. And do the same on the other side. And what that does is, it aids your nose contour. Now I am going to take my setting powder. This is the Chanel setting powder in shade. I'm going to use shade 30 today, and I'm just pressing that in. And again, it's still my damp beauty blender. It's what I've used for the rest of my face. And I'm just using that to press in the powder, my nose area, and then the front of my forehead. I'm also going to lightly set my brows. Now with my brows, I have literally shaved them. I've shaved my brows off on the end, and that's because I just don't have energy or time to be doing my eyebrows. I also like a brow that is extremely lifted, so I kind of got rid of all of this part of my eyebrow. I don't know if you can see, but like my eyebrows usually sort of come down here, but I got rid of that so that it kind of goes all the way up. So it's super easy for me to pencil my brows. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go underneath and go upwards. The reason why I do that is because I just like a very lifted brow. I feel like it lifts my face, and I also feel like it gives me an extra centimetre of eye space, because usually my brows kind of come down here. So I've got rid of that part, so it opens up my eyes. What needs to be filled? I don't fill out my brows too much. I like quite a natural brow. I really love this. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. It is honestly one of my favourite, it is my favourite eyebrow pencil. I'm going to use Mocha, which is what I've used all over my under eye. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my lid. Giving my lid a nice even space. And then underneath my brows, depending, because my brows are so clean, sometimes I wouldn't go and put a concealer underneath. But if you do like that look, I'll probably say go in with a little bit of your foundation or a concealer that is only slightly lighter than your skin. So what I'm doing is I'm going to mix my foundation with a little bit of Mocha. So it gives it a slight lift, but not like too much. I'm going with my Mimo brush in number 10. Bridge of my brow. So I'm just focusing on the ends, not doing too much. The colour underneath my brows to be slightly lighter, because what that does is it just lifts the brows. This is me matte in number 4. So what I'm going to do is, you know the concealer that I put over my lid, you can see that it is, what is this on this brush? You can see that it's slightly lighter. So I'm just going to go with my setting powder that I put underneath my eyes. I'm just going to set that concealer that's on my lid because I want to keep it that colour. Then in my crease, I'm going to be going with my Juvia's Place bronzer. And I'm going to be going, this is in shade dark, I'm going to be using the darker shade here, and I'm going to be using that in my crease. So I'm going to put that in my crease and then take that towards my brows. We are not going to be using 1,000,001 product, so we don't need to really go for another eyeshadow. This is literally the bronzer that I'm going to be using on my face, but I'm just going to use it also as an eyeshadow. Do you know what, I'm also going to slightly wing it a little bit out. Just slightly wing it out on the ends, so it gives you that lift. I don't really like the look of sharp eyeliner anymore, so I'm going to just use a pencil, and I'm just going to not take it completely out. So I'm going to start from where my crease is, and then I'm going to, the top of my crease, I'm going to bring it in to the centre. You can use any eyeliner of your choice for this. You can use a liquid liner. I'm just using a kohl because I always like to sort of blend it out. Then I'm going to take the end of this eyeliner because it has like a, oh, where's it gone? It has a, why is it not? It has like a little smudgy bit on the ends, and then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. The tattoo liner from Maybelline New York. I just use my Mima brush again, which is number 10. I love these brushes, they're actually really good. She did a really good job on these brushes. You can literally use this one set for everything. And no, this is not a sponsored post. I just genuinely really like the product. Okay, so I'm going to use my bronzer from Juvia's Place. I'm going to be using the lighter shade first, just to set my contour and my overall skin. It's not that much darker than my skin, so I'm just using that all over kind of to just set. But I'm not really going on top of my under eye, I'm kind of leaving that area. Just going everywhere else to bronze up the skin. And now I'm going to go with the darker shade, and I'm going to just use that to accentuate my contour and to also get bronze as well. This bronzer you can actually use as a blush as well. If you put that on the apples of your cheek, it definitely does give it a bit of colour. But if it's not enough for you, then you can put a blush on top. I'm going to put the Glowish by Huda Beauty. It's a really nice, I really like this primer, it's really cute. It's called Charming Cherry Cheeky Vegan. So I'm going to just apply that on the apples of my cheek, just to add a bit more colour, you know. And day to day you want to look like you're just, you know, you're blushing and glowing. I never used to like blush, I used to really hate blush, guys. Like, I actually really used to hate it, but now I've changed, so much has changed. This is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. Now, I actually don't think that this look needs lashes. What I'll do is I'll go to the end so that you can see it without lashes, and then I'll show it to you with lashes. So a lip liner that I absolutely love would be my Kiko 321 lip liner. I think it has the most incredible staying power. Like, it literally stays where you put it. I don't have to worry, nothing like that. It just stays. So yeah, I'm going to line my lips. Overline as usual. Oh, I feel like even if my lip liner comes off, even if my lipstick, whatever comes off, my lip liner pretty much stays in place. Rubbing that all over my lips, so that's going to make sure that whatever I put on top of it really stays. That even if the gloss is off or the lipstick is a bit off, I'll still have that definition on my lips. I like this one from Doll Beauty. It's in the shade My Love. It's like a nice pink shade. My lips are dry, guys. Put this all over the lips. Yeah. If it was me, say if I worked in like an office or something like that, I'd probably do a matte lip just because I feel like it's lower maintenance. It stays on longer. I don't have to keep on like reapplying gloss or anything like that. But obviously it also does depend on where you work or, you know, where you're going for the day. Yeah. So this could be the first stage of the look. You could literally leave it here. You know, maybe you're going to the quick cinema date. Maybe you're going, I don't know, just out and about doing some shopping rounds or going shopping with the girls, you can actually leave it here. I actually think this is quite good. I think it's okay, I think it's suitable. But if you wanted to have a little bit more pizzazz, then I'm going to show you. So you can't really see, you know. So this is it. Without the highlight, without eyelashes, without gloss. So now I'm going to show you how you can zhuzh it up a little bit. So if you're going to brunch, maybe it's not work, maybe you're going to brunch after work. So you want to just ginger your swagger small, something like that. So I'm going to take my favourite highlighter right now, Cosmic Rose from Laura Mercier. It is their translucent loose setting powder light catcher. So what that does is it literally just catches light. It's not super like shimmery or anything like that. It literally just catches light, and I don't really like a super shimmery highlight on my face personally. So this is honestly perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my same Mima brush that I used for my blush and bronzer. I'm just going to smile, and then I'm going to brush that over my cheekbones. And then I'm going to, you can put it on your whatever. I'm going to put it on my brow bone a little bit, and just put that over your eyelid as well, just to, if you wanted to brighten that up a little bit. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some lashes. Super flirty, fluffy, they're not too much for day-to-day wear. But obviously lashes are so subjective. Like what is a crazy lash for me might not be a crazy lash for you. So for me, I'm like, it's really natural. But you might be like, girl, on my eyes. I'm very aware that I put lashes on, it's really easy. But I think it's because I just have so much experience of lashes. I'm used to putting lashes on other people. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul, yes, Lord, completely yes. My soul says yes. I was going to say something. I was going to stop talking about saying yes to the Lord. But that song was about to take me somewhere else. About to take me to church. Okay. So that's the... Oh, actually, I forgot to highlight the tip of my nose. So, you know I like to highlight my nose. So I'm just going to use the same highlighter, the Laura Mercier one. I'm just going to take a small brush. I'm just going to apply that to the tip of my nose, and then slightly on the bridge, like that. And then on my lips, you can leave it like this. I will personally prefer to leave it like this, but then you can also put on a gloss. The gloss that I'm using is the Hot Chocolate Heat Gloss from Fenty Beauty. I like anything that's lip plumpy. I'm just going to put that on top. It's also going to slightly darken the lip, which I've really been liking lately. I've been liking a slightly darker lip. I just like the way it ties everything in. It's definitely a mature gloss. It's like, have you filed those papers? Hi Cindy, I'm just checking that you filed your papers. Have you filed them? Great. We've got a meeting in about 2 hours, so just make sure that all of the stuff, all of the material has been looked through, because we cannot, you know, let them down in this presentation. Everything is right in this presentation, so please make sure. So that's what this lip gloss looks like. It's very like grown and sexy. So this is it. This is my everyday makeup tutorial with the brightness under the eye. Hallelujah. Quick and easy. And today, guys, I stuck to the makeup talk. I didn't talk too much. I stuck to the point. So I hope you guys are proud of me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.